Hello friends, welcome back. Now we are going to read the Sikkim, North Indian state Sikkim, integration of states Sikkim. So first we'll see the map of Sikkim, how it looks like. See Sikkim. There is two things, Nathula and Jalepla. Nathula is on the here and Nathula is here and Jalepla is little down. This is a trijection. This is called Doklam. If you have heard about that Doklam standoff. This is Siliguri here, Siliguri in West Bengal. This is Gangtok, Sikkim's capital, and here you see the small chicken snake. Okay, here chicken snake. So here Bhutan, Nepal, down below Bangladesh. This is West Bengal. Okay, one more map, which is more clear. Har district, Indian Army base here. Okay, and this is Jalepla near the Doklam. This is Nathulla Pass. This is Chumbi Valley here. Okay, this is Siliguri corridor here. Okay, and yes. Okay, now we'll see. Sikkim as a state came into being in 1642 under the rule of Chogyal dynasty, and in 1890 it came under the British rule and became a protectorate, a state of British. It meant that it came under the jurisdiction of British and acted as a buffer state between China and British India, which also included Nepal and Bhutan. Its status was similar to that of other princely states and was therefore considered to be within the frontiers of India. In the colonial period. Sorry. Sikkim did not become a part of India, and when India became an independent union in 1947, on independence, Chogyal of Sikkim resisted full integration into the India. And protected from India, what does it mean? Given the region's strategic importance to India, Government of India signed a treaty in 1950 with Chogyal of Sikkim, which in effect made it a protectorate, which was no longer a part of India. That is, India had responsibility of defense, external affairs, communication, and ultimately responsibility of law and order as well. Okay, defense, external affairs, communication, law and order. But Sikkim was otherwise given full internal autonomy. Anti-Chogyal demonstrations. But Sikkim's monarchs always shared a tense relationship with India. Of course, when it was on the border, no, so they used to leverage their geographical position. They might be blackmailing, that we can. Okay, but Sikkim's monarch always shared a tense relationship with India. In the state 1960s, in the late 1960s and early 1970s, Chogyal, supported by minority Bhutia, attempted to negotiate greater powers, particularly over external affairs. Then the big problem came up when the state's last monarch, this Palden Thondup Namgyal, married a US citizen, Hope Cook. Some say she was a CIA agent. It is believed that she took over the Sikkim's governance in her hands, which not only undermined the government operation in Sikkim but also India's role in the state. See the interference of US also. These policies were opposed internally, and in April 1973, an anti-Chogyal agitation broke out. The agitators demand the conduct of popular elections. Many believe Indian agencies were also involved in the fueling unrest in the state. In 1975, the 1967 batch IEPS officer Ajit Doval, who is currently the NSA, went from Mizoram to Sikkim and handled the entire operation. Elections were held, and Chogyal's opponent won an overwhelming victory. They requested India to admit Sikkim into the Union of India, and the new constitution was drafted providing for Sikkim to be associated with the Republic of India. The resolution was endorsed by 97% of the vote in a referendum held in 1975. See, so when it started, when he married, early 1970s, he married Hope Cook, a alleged CIA agent, and in 1973 agitation started, and by 1975 Sikkim was integrated into the India. So by referendum, following which Sikkim was made a part of India after 35th Constitution Amendment and was made its 22nd state. Okay. China did not take very kindly to this, and it was only in 2003 during Atal Bihari Vajpayee tenure that China acknowledged Sikkim as a part of India. So once again, we saw the map of Sikkim. See Sikkim. We saw the map of Sikkim. Nathula top and Jalepla near the tri-junction of Doklam. Okay, and Siliguri corridor. Again, see here, Chumbi Valley. Okay, Nathula, Jalepla. This is a hard district in the Army base in Bhutan. Siliguri corridor you see here. Okay, so what did we study here? Sikkim as a state 1642, then Chogyal in 1890, just after the rule this Congress formation. Okay, and afterwards became the protectorate of India, protectorate state of British India. Okay, so like Nepal and Bhutan. Okay, and Sikkim did not become part of India when India became independent in 1947. So what were the responsibilities of India? India made a treaty with the Sikkim, signed a treaty in 1950, under which responsibility for the defense, external affairs, communications, okay, and responsibility of law and order as well, anti-colonial demonstration. Okay, Sikkim monarch were always shared a tense relationship with India in late 1960s and early 1970s. This Sikkim monarch, along with the minority Bhuti, attempted to negotiate with the greater powers. This last monarch, Namgyal, this Thondup Namgyal, married a CIA agent, not who was taking the shots call, you know, for the administration of the Sikkim. Okay, so it was a it was a great security, uh, problem there, no, for India as well. If China is there and US is also coming in there, so then anti-Chogyal agitation also broke out in 1973, and by 1975 Ajit Doval went to the there from Mizoram to Sikkim, and by the help of referendum, by the way of referendum, it was integrated into the uh, Indian nation, and after 35th Amendment Act, made a part of India. Okay, so that's it. And in 2003, China acknowledged Sikkim as a part of India.